Alright everyone, so in the previous video we created a guiding sprite that moves in a straight line away from the knight whenever he loses a piece of armor. In this video we're now going to start to create the spinning piece of armor that's going to follow that guide. So we're going to create this as a clone. So when I receive start knight, well, we show the knight, we add the ghost effect, we switch the costume to shield, we set the size to 10%. And then we go to knight, and then create clone of myself, which means we need a when I start as clone. And let's do our cleanup before we even get started. So, because this is just a routine thing. So, at the end of the game, when I receive game over, delete this clone, and that'll get rid of the clone at the end of the game. And when I receive, we also want to destroy it when it goes to the next level. So, tell all to disappear. This is a good time to do it. And just in case it doesn't happen, I don't think we actually need this, but when I receive start level, okay, so that should get rid of it at the end of the level. Now when I receive start clone, this element is going to be the visible element. We don't want it to be ghosted away, so let's make sure that it's completely visible, because otherwise it's going to inherit this ghost effect. We don't want that, so let's negate that. So set ghost effect to 0. This thing's very small, it's just 10%. This is going to inherit that, unless we change it, so let's change it. So set size to, I think 40% is a good size. I want it to go to the front layer, just to make sure that it can be seen. And, okay, so far so good. Now I want to make sure that when it receives the message, lose armor, instead of flying away, it just starts spinning. Now, both of the sprites, the main sprite and the clone, are going to receive this message. So what we need to do is we need to put in an if-then-else. And this if-then-else is going to say, look, if you're the main sprite, then you should do this fly away in a straight line. But if you're the other sprite, if you're the clone, then you should spin and just follow this. So we need something that's going to distinguish the IDs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable and call it my ID. And this should be for the sprite only. And on the start knight, we're going to set my ID to, we'll just use a word, guide. And when I start as clone, it's going to inherit that value, my ID is guide, so we'll change it straight away. Set my ID to 0. So now, if my ID equals guide, then fly away. Okay, this should have not messed anything up, but it hasn't introduced anything new yet, but let's give it a quick playtest. Okay, good, it's making the little shield fly away, and you can see the big shield which is going to spin later on. Okay, so we've got the clone into existence and we've got the ID set up. Let's not overload this video. I think we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.